Anaedoonline TV, and I'll be your host today. My name is Anaedoonline, and joining me today are two gorgeous ladies, Miss Esther Akimade. Miss Esther, you're welcome. And Miss Patricia Nwosu. Patricia, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
We'll be discussing the topic today, harmful effects of soft drinks in our body. Soft drinks, as we know them, are what we popularly call minerals. I'll leave this topic to my guests to elaborate more on it. Miss Esther, please, can you tell us more what soft drink?
Thank you very much. I think soft drink is a flavored carbonated sweetener. Although it is now generally accepted as any beverage that doesn't contain alcohol. Yes, but I'll still go with the definition that says it's a flavored carbonated sweetener.
Because of the alcohol that is not present in it. So soft drink, like she said, is a carbonated sweetener, which in some cases they have colors to it. So that is what soft drink is. And in food now, we call it minerals. Minerals. So that is what it is.
Esther, tell us why we should avoid soft drinks.
It's, a can of soft drinks actually contains a very large amount of sugar that it increases the blood sugar level and it returns causes insulin resistance, and over a long period of time it causes diabetes. Yes, as we age, causes diabetes.
Patricia, tell us more on this.
Aside the insulin resistance and the diabetes, it also causes obesity.
Wow, obesity.
You see, soft drink, when you take excess of it, and the sugar is not being stored properly, it causes obesity. Like when you have excess fat in your body. And coming to another one, it causes gastritis.
Yeah, you said what? Gastritis.
Yeah.
Please tell us more about that.
Okay.
We want to know. I'm sure the audience are home and looking forward to that.
Okay, let me calm down. Okay, talking about gastritis is when you have excess gas in the body. When you have excess gas in the system, actually. So this, to some people, you can call it gastric acid, gastric ulcer, because it also leads to ulcer. This gastritis comes in whenever you take soft drink, even alcohols, beans, and all of them in your body without eating, especially soft drink. You know it's being cut, there is gas in it.
And let me cut you short here. This gastric ulcer, is it different from the regular ulcer we know about? Is it the same or is it different?
Gastric ulcer is not different from the regular ulcer that we know. Coming to ulcer, we have different kinds of ulcer. Gastric ulcer happens to be one of it. And gastric ulcer is when you take excess gas, when you consume excess gas, when you consume excess alcohol in the system. And this gastric ulcer, when it's not being taken care of, like when you are having gastric ulcer, you are supposed to avoid minerals, you're supposed to avoid alcohols, you're supposed to avoid beans and the rest of it. Even some fruits, like pineapples. So when all this thing is not being taken care of, and when you don't treat yourself properly, it leads to peptic ulcer. And what peptic ulcer is like the senior of all of them all. It's like a chronic one.
You seem to be nodding your head. Can you tell us more effects of soft drinks to our body?
Yeah. When we consume soft drinks, there's this chemical called phosphoric acid. It is present there in the soft drinks. Now this phosphoric acid interferes with the ability of the body to produce calcium. Now calcium is responsible for production of bones. You understand? So when this phosphoric acid is consumed in excess, it interferes with our body to produce calcium, and as a result of that, it causes osteoporosis.
Okay. Osteoporosis. I'm hearing too many jargons. Please tell us what osteoporosis is.
Yes, I would say osteoporosis is a bone disease. Like when the body can no longer produce the good bone, healthy bone. When we build healthy bone under the microscope, it appears like a honeycomb shape. Now that's for healthy bones. Now when you go to unhealthy bones, when you build them under microscope, they appear like honeycomb well, but they have some porous spaces. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. They have some spaces in between them, showing that they are not strong. You don't term it as they are porous bones, because they have some pores and bones inside them, and they are prone to breakage. Like anything can happen and just break. Like when you sneeze, you have this hard sneezing. When you're having a porous bone on the head, when you sneeze, it might just break up as a result of osteoporosis.
What do we take instead of soft drinks?
Actually, I think we should take water. Okay. Water is the substance for the body. When you're thirsty, you're hot, you're coming from work and you're so tired, you feel like taking something cold or something to refresh your system, you should take water.
Water is the best liquid that you can take into your body. Like coming to the minerals, like some people, when you prepare your juice at home, like you have to have water to it to like reduce the sweetness of the drink.
Yeah.
So instead of if you must take your mineral, though it adds no nutrients to the body, but if you must take it, you must have water to neutralize some content.
Yes. Let me ask this. This soft drink and these rules of soft drinks, not taking it or taking it, does it apply to juices? Are they in the same category?
Actually, in terms of soft drinks, it has no nutrients. And when it comes to juice, I think it's the same sugar, actually, the same amount of sugar. But most of these people, one of the manufacturers, they tend to use a substitute for sugar. Some of them are aspartame and all that, which I think we'll talk about that. And one thing I actually observed that this juice, when they are being extracted from fruits, they try to store them in a particular time for like up to a year. And making them lose their normal natural flavor. So when it's now time for them to package and market, they will let no choice than to add artificial flavor to it. So that is when it becomes contaminated. It doesn't give us anything. It's just as much as you're taking soft drinks, like you're taking minerals. Yes.
So instead of taking this juice, why not prepare it at home?
Yes.
Like you buy a food processor, you buy a blender, then you buy the fruits, then you blend it at home. It can still come out like a juice. And you take it. Like that is even more nutritional than this normal pattern juice that you see outside. So instead of taking minerals, instead of taking juice, you take processed one, the one you did at home. Like you blend it at home. Yes. Or you do you take water, or you buy the juice and add water to it.
It's an interesting conversation here in the studio, but we'll be taking a short break and we'll be right back. If you're just joining us, it's still our health talk on Anaedoonline TV. We've been talking about the harmful effects of soft drinks with our guests Esther, Kimberly, and Patricia Nwosu. We've talked about what soft drink is, which is a non-alcoholic drink, and also the effects on our body, including diseases like obesity, osteoporosis, and the likes of them. We'll be moving on to our next question to our guest, Tricia. Tricia, can you tell us the ingredients we find in soft drink?
Ingredients we find in soft drink are: one, we have the flavor, we have carbonated water, we have the sweeteners, and we have colors, we have vitamins, and the rest of them. All these things are what they process and pack together to make up soft drink.
What happens to our body when sugar contents enter, or when soft drinks get into our body? What happens to them?
Okay, I think once we consume a can of soft drinks and it enters into our body, I think we automatically are calling upon the pancreas to come into action. Now, pancreas is a part of the body, it's an organ in the body. It's located below the liver. Now, pancreas releases an hormone. It releases a hormone rather. A hormone that empties the sugar from the bloodstream and transfers them to the tissues and also to the cells. Yes. So from there it goes to the various parts of the body and eventually goes to the end product. Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned something on insulin. Could you explain more on that? Insulin?
Yes. Insulin is a hormone. Like earlier said, the hormone is released by pancreas. I said pancreas is also an organ in the body. Yes. So insulin is released and it carries the sugar from the bloodstream to different parts of tissues and cells. It's where they get rid of them, what that are not useful, get rid of them, and eventually it comes to an end product.
We've spoken about sugar substitutes earlier, like aspartame. Yes, aspartame.
Aspartame is a chemical which is also in the mineral. It's a chemical that stimulates you to think that what you are taking is good. It's sweet. Yes. It's connected to the brain actually. Another name for aspartame is called nutrasweet. Like when you eat, you have those craving for more things, like I need more of it. And let's not forget, when you crave for something that is sweet, it can lead to obesity. Excess taking of it leads to obesity. Aspartame is linked to obesity. Yes, obesity now, like when you take excess mineral in the system, you know the insulin, the sugar, if it is not being dispatched very well in the system, it's being stored and piled up. And as it is being piled up, it causes obesity, fat. And that fat, when being piled up, fat generates from there, it becomes obese. From there, what obesity also causes is infertility. In the human system. So this infertility now, like the fat covering the ovaries, and you're not being able to conceive. So that is it.
So I didn't add on to what she actually said. This aspartame, when it's breaks down in the body, it's breaks down into 3 chemicals. We call it aspartic acid, phenylalanine, and methanol. Yes, so that, and I think they actually said it's those when it breaks down into temperature of 86 degrees. When our stomach is about 98 degrees. So when aspartame alone is taking that space, I think it's not a good thing.
It's very risky.
Yeah, very risky. Yes.
This is interesting. So much jargons here in the studio. You guys are doing awesome. Well, now back to one more question before we go. Are there any benefits of soft drinks to our body?
Personally, I would say there is no nutritional value to soft drinks. But however, there is this saying that sugar actually is important in the body. Like it stimulates the brain, the memory, but this is to remember things. Yes, but it shouldn't be taken in essence. Yes, it should be balanced in it.
Trisha?
nothing. It's just, we just need something to just eat up ourselves for the day. That's why we just take minerals and all of them. But based on the nutritional value, it doesn't.
So your advice is stay away from
Yes,
this.
yes, stay away from it. And if you must take, then you mix it up with water.
Or you go for your fruits.
Yes.
We have fruits that give you natural sugar. We have the plantain, like the ripe plantains. Natural sugar is there. Fruits, and lots of it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today. But I have one more thing to say. I heard from a little bird that Esther here takes a lot of soft drinks. I hope you will adhere to the advice she's given to us here.
She's the one saying that.
Actually, I'm not ignorant of it, that I'm not ignorant of the health risks and all that. But I think as a result of the caffeine that is there in the supplement, like making me craves for more. I will actually try and work on it.
And like the aspartame is also cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to, you see smokers, after taking smoke, they know that the thing is not good for the body.
Yes.
But it's just based on their perception. Because when they take it, they feel that they are okay, it makes them to like calm down and feel relaxed. The same thing happens when you take minerals. It's just based on your
Thank you very much, ladies. I want to say a big thank you to both of you for being here with us in this studio. And we hope to have more of your knowledge being shared to us and our audience next time. I want to say thank you to our audience who have been watching us all the way. And we ask you to join us in our next edition next week. And stay tuned to our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can send us messages on our WhatsApp line as well. And also subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much.